There's a place I visit very often, and that is a pit of despair. Hello, my name is Paul Chandy, the pilgrim in progress paving the way to Christ. I am religious. I go to church. I pray every day. I won't go into detail, but put it this way, I have committed my life to Christ. And so you may ask, why these pits of despair sometimes, or these bad moments? Aren't we supposed to be running around on a high all the time? And this is why I tell you I'm a pilgrim in progress. I'm not a master. I haven't achieved enlightenment or any of those things, but I am seeking God. And when we arrive at those moments of despair, and what drives us to despair is actually an accumulation of negative thoughts and negative patterns. It could be, for example, arguments you've had with loved ones, or you feel frustrated as you're not getting that pay rise or moving through your career. Or it could be, for example, that you're having some health issues and there seems to be no breakthrough. And we expect God to be like Santa Claus. We haven't got the patience or the endurance to wait for his blessings and work towards his blessings. Now, if in the morning you're going to have a lie-in and think of all your problems, how is that working towards his blessings when you could be reading, working on your career or a side hustle that you may be doing, meditating, trying to discern God's will, reading the Bible to learn more about God and his path? Then, of course, you'll end up in despair if you take that option, if you take the option just to lie in bed and think about all that is wrong in life. And it is easily done. Just this morning, I was in this despair party, and of course, envy creeped in. Oh, it's not fair. So and so lives in such a big house. He drives a wonderful car, goes on such a holiday. Yes, I admit it, I'm guilty of envy, which is hard to believe because I do live a comfortable life. But there's something within us that always wants something more materially. Now, there's nothing wrong with ambition, but I'm not going to talk about that today. And then indirectly I realized what I was in this world for. It wasn't for myself. Doesn't Jesus say, love and serve one another? Didn't he wash the feet of his disciples? He did not expect to be served upon all the time, or be lauded, glorified, or praised in a kind of subservient way. In the same way, we are here to serve. We are here to help. We are here to look after others. And the first picture came to mind was my wife and son. And I was reminded to be the best I possibly could, to be a role model, an example to my son, and to be a good husband to my wife, to feel that she's married someone with purpose, ambition, and someone who wants to develop in God's plan. And I thought of all the wonderful things and visualized all the wonderful things we could do together, and what, for example, what was meant by a good life, and what it could bring. And slowly I started to emerge from this cocoon of despair and into hope, as the servant of God doing his will, doing his bidding of his mind.